there! Welcome back to more 90s cartoon intros. And more bad jokes. I think that was how I ended the last one. So we're getting close to Christmas. Do want to mention I will be on Christmas Eve. Haven't decided what time on Christmas Eve, but on Christmas Eve, I will be doing a live watch along of Muppet Family Christmas. I'll make sure to have posts with more details on that once I've decided on the time and everything. So make sure to tune in for that when it happens, because that should be a lot of fun. But for now, it is time to continue with 90s cartoon intros. Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four!
Fantastic Max!
Oh, into Fantastic Max, okay.
Well, along came Max, and the fun time started. I'd laugh until I'd cry. He's dynamite in those 4-ply diapers. He's my kind of guy. Well, there goes Max on a big-time mission. Will he lose or win? Yes, it all depends on that 4-ply diaper and that safety pin. He's tops, I mean terrific. I don't know another word that says it's so specific.
Ah, ew. No, don't want to. Do not need to.
Well, here comes Max
Take
and his
that.
fun
That's.
time heroes. It's victory again. They owe it all to that 4-ply diaper and that safety pin.
I mean, diapers. Yeah. One reason I don't like kids, especially small kids, is diapers. Diapers gross me out. Yeah. Good story song element. Very much a storytelling kind of singing style. Yeah, it sounds very sort of old, sort of medieval style of story as song kind of thing, I dig it. Fender Bender 500. Green, it's more pixelated. It doesn't look as bad on the. Doesn't look as bad when seeing it on a recording thing. Recording program. Hell. Yeah, not too bad.
If New York is the melting pot, then Fish City can only be described as the bouillabaisse. Trust me, being a good cop in a bad town can be murder.
Good noir style. I do like a good noir parody. Dig it? Nah, this intro does not do justice to classic Flash Gordon. Yeah, like I don't know. It's too like generic '90s adventure cartoon. Flash Gordon should be campier, bigger, and the theme song should have somebody shouting "Flash." I don't know if Brian Blessed did any voice acting for this one, but any sort of Flash Gordon thing, you need you need a Brian Blessed-esque hamminess at some point, you know? And this intro does not indicate that level of hamminess. Teletoon Night. Is this Canadian? That was a fun intro. Teletoon is Canada's version of Cartoon Network. So, that's how, like, when I saw Teletoon, I was like, oh, yeah, that's Canadian. Yeah, that was actually a pretty fun intro. Yeah, that was a great intro. That one slapped. Can't deny it. I wasn't sold on the intro at first, but it definitely grew on me. It was definitely, no, you know what? Yeah, I do dig it.
6 a.m. with little sleep, and it's another crazy day.
Whoever said that life is fair, they'd better not come our way.
Pretty sure the muffler's gone,
And there's just one thing to say.
one look from you, and you know it's true. I wouldn't change a thing. As long as we are sticking together, we can take what life may bring.
The for better or for worse comics, I always kind of enjoyed them. And you know, the theme works so well for the theme works so well for it. It's not bad on its own, but like this intro works really well for the show.
We have to keep reminding ourselves there's laughter over crying. And if we think that everything's perfect, then we just be lying. Not everything is gonna have sunshine, but we'll keep on trying. For better or worse, things will turn out fine.
Like it's one of those intros that's like all like very very sincere. I mean, that's like that works for what For Better or for Worse is. Like it is often kind of a cheesy comic strip and like very, you know, that kind of thing. So it works super well for it. Hey, Bob Hoskins, nice. Bob Hoskins, great. Ooh, that's a great name. Never heard of the Forgotten Toys, but honestly, it's the kind of title that gets you interested. The intro itself, yeah, it's a fine intro, but that title, love the title. That intro is actually, it's a good intro. That looks like an interesting show. I don't know that I'll ever watch it, but good intro. I never watched this show, though I have seen a clip of him yelling at somebody about how they were all just trying to have a good time and he ruined it and why don't you go get some coffee or something. just great. I have seen the intro before, and it is a really good intro. Like, good comedy, and like when the second half, when it starts going like freakazoid, chimpanzee. Yeah. It makes the intro even more memorable. Then it starts playing with playing around like that. Yeah, you already know that it's sort of a comedic show to begin with, but that like it's very much a comedy show. Okay. Good intro. Good music. That was good. Not much to say, but it was good. Wait, really?
You hold on, don't let go. We live in nature, clings to life so dear. Sometimes in love, so.
On a side note, he doesn't actually like that breathing tube. It's not attached to like a an air tank or anything like that. He would not be able to use that to breathe. It's not attached to an air tank or anything like that. It's not like he's close enough to the surface where he can just lift his head up to get some air in. No, it's what? Also, a Free Willy cartoon?
Times in fear, we're all here, and we're
Oh, 90s.
we need each other. Like a sister and a brother. And as long as you are free, just as long as you are free, Willie, my heart has.
And yeah, gotta do the iconic.
Just as long as you are free, Willie, my heart has a home.
Gotta throw that in because it's the iconic shot. That is the iconic shot from that movie. I did watch the movie. It was a good movie. And yeah, that shot. It's the reason it became iconic. But you gotta put that in. Yeah, just laying on his side, waving. That's hilarious to me. What a stupid intro. What a bad intro that was. Like, it's just so cheesy and goofy and just not good at all.
And
makes it
now,
fun to laugh
The
at.
fantastic world of Hanna-Barbera.
Alright.
30 seconds to air, yo.
Places, everybody. Like the whistle. Is Princess Papa ready? Take camera one.
Ready to go,
15 seconds to air.
Treasure hunt crew on board.
Standing by, Yogi. Treasure hunt, take one.
Don't mind if I do. Here's Galtar in position. Camera 3.
All set, Yogi.
Well, Mr. Oldie.
On the set,
Please cue the singers.
you.
The fantastic world of Hanna-Barbera is on the air.
It works for what it is. I mean, it's, yeah. The costumes are weird and a little bit unsettling. Because those kinds of costumes always are. But, yeah, the intro works.
He's made of magic and dreams that do come true. And when things go wrong, he'll be there for me and you.
Wow. Wow, this is... This is special. That's definitely something.
He'll be there for you and me. Super Ted, Super Ted, Super Ted.
That was something. That was a journey. Wow, that was weird. I don't think I ever watched the cartoon. I watched the movie. I watched the animated movie. I don't know if I ever actually watched the series then. This came out after the movie. Because, Serpentor debuted in the movie. So this, yeah. So that's why this isn't as good as the, I guess the Classic G.I. Joe would have been 80s. So as good as the 80s theme. Yeah, it's just, it's missing something. Once again, it feels like it's not bombastic enough.
Surrounded on all sides. The odds of survival are 1,000,000 to 1.
And with the collapse of a former superpower,
Several powerful factions now vie for control.
the threat is real. An evil organization calling itself SCAR.
Only a skull.
Their goal, nothing short of total world domination. Led by this man, known only as Iron Claw. We will be victorious!
I used to love playing. I did have G.I. Joes as a kid. I had a bunch of G.I. Joes when I was a kid. Don't know if I had any from this particular set. The Scar stuff. I don't know if I had anything from that. But you know what? This theme song, this intro, better than the previous one. This one understands the assignment better. This is a very 90s. This is the most 90s G.I. Joe could possibly get.
Situation critical.
Roll call!
Ballistic.
Harpoon!
Mayday!
Black Dragon! Sergeant Savage! Greek Steak! Melvin! Great! Lieutenant Stone!
The odds.
So it's not even any of the classic Joes. Boring. Like, what's the point without Snake Eyes? What's the point of G.I. Joe without Snake Eyes?
Are 1,000,000 to 1.
And that's the way we like it!
What is that? Why was that familiar? And that's the way we like it. Why was that so familiar to me? I guess I must have seen this intro before, maybe. Because that line reading, that particular delivery of it feels so familiar. I feel like I've seen that before. I must have seen this intro before.
The world and all its treasures shall belong to me, Spydra, once I eliminate Gadget Boy!
Gadget Boy, he's so much smarter than the rest. Gadget Boy, 'cause his gadgets work the best. He gets himself out of danger
This
with some kind of gadget Dabble made. He defeats all the evil strangers.
is this like somehow related to Inspector Gadget? Or is it very much its own thing and just, maybe like cribbing some ideas but not related to it? In any event,
With the push of a button,
sure.
Boy's not afraid.
I'll get you yet, Gadget Boy!
Gadget Boy, Gadget Boy, Gadget Boy, so much smarter than the rest.
Whether it's related to... Honestly, as for a Garfield intro, it's not bad. There was an older Garfield intro that was better. But, you know what? We'll go with Reddit. It's not bad. I think I might have actually watched I might have seen a couple episodes of this. Because I do kind of remember this intro. I do kind of remember this. So it's possible I watched that show? Although I have no memories of it? Yeah, one thing I will say about Garfield. It was created, the strip was created as, it was basically created as a marketing ploy. And it worked. Gotta give the dude credit. You know, he went in like, I'm gonna make a lot of money merchandise in Garfield. And holy shit, did he ever. Grab that bag, my man. It's actually a pretty good gag. It's actually a pretty good gag, because some kid watching is gonna be like, what? Wait, hey! What are you calling me out like that, Garfield? Okay, that's actually pretty awesome. Keith David, hell of a voice. He's got such a good voice. I actually watched this show because I was a big fan of Star Trek Next Generation. And both Jonathan Frakes and Marina Sirtis voice characters on Gargoyles. So that is why I watched it. But it is a really good show. It was such a good show. Great show. Side note. The fact that the woman Eliza, that she is Latina, that was a pretty cool choice for the 1990s. Because it wasn't tokenism. A lot of shows would have, if they had an ensemble cast, they'd have, white dude, white girl, black dude, Latina, Asian. They'd have sort of they'd have just tokenism in that sense. But that wasn't what was going on here. It was just, no, lead lady's gonna be Latina. There's no reason for it, just because Latinas exist. If a show did that today, it'd be accused of being woke. People would bitch about the DEI and shit like that. Maurice Sendak. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Holy shit. Maurice Sendak. Yeah, okay. Maurice Sendak on it. Okay. Oops, I hit something and I don't know what I did. Uh-oh. Well, whatever. Oh, I didn't hit it. Didn't do anything. Last one for today, for this episode. That's not crazy about this Godzilla design. Yeah, I am not digging this Godzilla design at all, if I'm honest. Trying to update him for the 90s and everything, but there's, I don't know. He's not supposed to be like a big iguana or something or whatever. Yeah. Good scream though. And yeah, 2 white dudes, a white lady, a black dude, and what looks like an Asian lady? She looks like she might be Asian American? Like I said, 90s cartoons were all about that tokenism. try to appeal to as wide a demographic, as many demographics as they could. Not even. It's not really a criticism. It's just like, it's just the way that it was back then. But yeah, that Godzilla cartoon looks terrible. Not gonna lie, that Godzilla cartoon looks like it's probably really bad. Luckily, I don't have to watch it, and I won't. I will not be watching it ever. What I will be watching is Muppet Family Christmas on Christmas Eve. Got a plug. I will also be watching more 90s cartoon intros, so join me as I continue them. Segways, woo! Love me a good segue. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.